Thank you so much for clicking and deciding to watch this video, for wanting to get to know me a little bit more personally. Uh, it hasn't been an easy decision to make. As a matter of fact, this is my second attempt at trying to share the news with you. The first one was a little bit dark, and I was a little bit nervous that you would maybe judge me unconsciously or feel bad for me. I didn't want that. So I didn't want to post it. But now that I'm doing so much better, I feel that I should be true to myself, true to where I was and how I was feeling, and play that video for you and kind of then wrap up and show you how, you know, you can make it out of that. And it doesn't have to be a long time. I mean, you decide how long it takes you to move on, and how long it takes you to, get up. It's all on you. I've debated whether or not to do this video simply because the reason for my absence has been pretty personal. Um, and at the beginning of the year, I decided to turn my social media and the platform into a reflection of my work, a day in the life of a realtor, a day in the life of a girl trying to kick butt here in Miami, being a woman, being true to myself, and being true to wanting to make it, picking up this career that I've chosen and making the best of it and showing you that you just work really hard. You give yourself to God and His will, and you do the work. It comes out, and it'll work out. I chose to do a more businessy social media account, and with touches of me here and there. And I've been through some difficult personal things, and I'm like, should I talk about it? Should I just sweep it under the rug? And I'm not about to trip on this later, so I might as well just put it out. Almost 6 months ago, my boyfriend and I received the good news that we were having a baby. We were expecting a baby, and no, it wasn't in my plans. I can't say that I was born to be a mom. I knew I wanted to be a mom. I knew it was in the works for me. I knew that really what I wanted to do was bring a good person into this world, someone who does good, and just that's what it was all about for me. Just creating a Jesus lover follower that will do good. Found out I was pregnant, and I was dealing with the adjustments, the morning sickness, the body changes. As you can see, there are some changes here. Everything that has to do with being pregnant, yet still being, I'm not a housewife. I don't stay home, and nothing negative to those who do, but I work hard. I work in the streets. Us realtors, we hit the streets all the time. It was tough. It was an adjustment for me at the beginning. Very sick, very nauseous, very not fun. I started feeling better, and as things progressed, we were just really happy. I was already planning to do my big gender reveal, share it with you guys on IG, and kind of share the big news in a special way. Obviously, I'm not too personal on my IG, so I'm like, when do I just, drop this personal information out there? And are the people following me for me? Are they following me for my real estate content? I don't know. I was just like, the hormones, whatever. On our anatomy appointment, for those of you that don't know, anatomy appointment is when you find out about the anatomy of the baby, and that includes the gender. We received the very, very difficult news that our baby's kidneys didn't develop properly. So kind of to walk you through this, you're in the middle of the ultrasound, just whether you're a chemist like me, or just if you have no idea of how to read an ultrasound, you can't tell. You're trying to hide yourself from the gender because you want to do the gender reveal, and you're doing this and whatnot. And but I am noticing, you know, the technician's face and whatnot, and then they make us wait, and they said that the doctor's going to come in, and the doctor comes in, and I knew something was up, but I didn't think it was. You don't. I don't, you always, I mean, you get pregnant and you don't realize you're carrying this life, and you don't go, all these things go through your head, and it's like you want it to be healthy, you want it to be okay, you want to do a good job at carrying it, you want to take care of it even before, it's in this earth, you want to take care of it in your body. And, I knew something was up, but I wasn't expecting what I heard. And the first thing the specialist says, it's not good. This is not good. And, explains that the kidneys are full of cysts, and a little bit of science for you. The way it works is when you're a baby inside your mother's belly, you drink your urine, urinate, filter, drink, and that helps develop your lungs, that helps you develop, you might have all the organs inside the belly, but as time progresses, your functions develop further and whatnot. I asked all the right questions. I think I was like, what are the probabilities of improvement? What are the chances? And nothing. I didn't get a chance to, nothing. I didn't get a chance to play this out all the way to the end. Only like 2% of pregnancies, only 2% of women who are pregnant have a miscarriage in the second trimester. 2%. That's kind of low, What are the odds? It happened to me. Save the whole everything happens for a reason. We all know that, but it's tough. I like to say that I'm a pretty strong person. I'm a very my faith is strong, even when it's weak. We lost our baby we received news that our baby wasn't going to make it on September 5th. Just officially lost our baby on September 13th. It's a difficult process because your body, when it loses the baby, it assumes that it gave birth, and so as a woman, you go through all of the physiological changes that every pregnant woman goes through. I mean, your body doesn't register the fact that it lost the baby; it just thinks it had the baby. So it's been a psychological drag. I would say it's been an emotional journey for me. The changes that come with being pregnant and knowing, hey, you're going to be a mom, preparing yourself. It's not just about you now, it's about someone else. And, you're in charge of this life. And then all of a sudden, now you're not. You're dealing with all the changes that came, and just kind of reverting and remembering, hey, wait a minute. Now I have to go back to being just a woman, a businesswoman. Until now, as you can see, it hasn't been an easy couple of months for me. I decided to share this with you. It is actually October is Miscarriage Awareness Month. And this isn't a topic that you talk about. If you share it with anybody, or the immediate response is people feel bad for you. It's something to feel bad about. And you don't want people to feel bad for you. You don't want people to feel uncomfortable. You don't want to talk about it because you're not in a good place. But on October 6th, on my birthday, I received the news from Pastor Rich at Root Church, my church. And I didn't even go. I heard it through a podcast playback, and I recommend it so much. I'll put the link down below. It was about not wasting your pain. And it was as if God was sending that message directly to me through him. The words that he used, I'm not even going to try and um, cliff note it. I mean, it's so good, so worth it. But for quite some time now, I've lost, I've lost not just this baby. I lost my best friend a year and a half ago, and I decided that life wasn't going to be the same. You know, having lived, loved, and lost, I'm going to be happy, but I was going to be marked by my absence, by the absence of I decided I was going to be marked by the absence of my baby. It was going to define me, and in a negative way. Like life wasn't going to be as great as it could have been because of what I've been through, and that was my choice to be sad, to not shine like I used to, not to be defined by this, and in a negative way. Nobody that if you've gone through loss, people tell this to you, but you don't know it until you know it. The people that you've lost wouldn't want you to be sad. They would want you to be happy. They're looking down on you, and they want you to be okay. They want you to be more than okay. To miss them, but to still smile. To miss them, but to still wake up and want to kick the living, out of every day that you have here on this earth. And it's an emotional thing for me to say, um, but that's real, and I made the decision on my birthday when I heard this message all over again to be changed, but be changed for the better. The way you survive loss is to be, happy, to be the best you possible, and not just to survive, to thrive. And I've made that choice, and I think it starts with making the choice to want to thrive, to making it for the future, for the people that are in your life, and for the people that are going to be in your life. If God blesses me with the opportunity to be a mom, I'm going to be the best mom that I can be, and I'll never forget my baby girl, whom I couldn't hold, but I have her footprint. Um, I'll never forget this loss, and I'll remember what it's made me, and I know that she's in a better place. She wouldn't have survived, and I'm stronger now because of it. Whew, man, thank you so much for watching. If you've watched, if you haven't experienced this, I don't wish this upon anybody. I hope this doesn't, come to you, but thank you for being here for me and sharing this moment in digital space with me. Thank you to all of those who messaged me. I'm sorry I was dry. I definitely wasn't where I am today, but thank you for your love. Thank you for welcoming me back with open arms. Um, to those of you that have gone through this, my love and my heart goes to you. I am here for you. Excuse me. My number is on my IG page, so is my email. Please reach out to me. Let's connect if you need it, if you need your space. If you don't want to speak about it, to each their own. But I'm here for you. And it's okay, and it's okay not to be okay. So it's all in your time. Thank you so much for watching. I have to dedicate this video to my God. God is so amazing. I I wouldn't be here and the way I am. I mean, you can clearly see the difference from the last video to this video. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for him. And I know that there's a long road to recovery for me, both physical and emotional, but I'm well on my way, and it all starts with a choice. Thanks so much for watching. Lots of love. Totally says bye.